The movie kicks off with a gripping scene. A girl named Gretchen is running frantically through the woods, fear etched on her face. Out of nowhere, a menacing figure named Dolphus lunges at her with an axe. But Gretchen isn't just any girl, she's a werewolf fighting for survival. Just as she starts to retaliate, Sheriff Deb arrives and coldly shoots Gretchen down, declaring, "We got another one," and ending her life without a second thought. The story then shifts to Lisa, a lively young woman who has just inherited her grandmother's old bookstore. While she's engrossed in her work, Miss Mary visits, sparking a conversation about literature. Lisa expresses her preference for Virginia Woolf over Hemingway. When Mary inquires about new books, Lisa admits she's read some of them already. Upon being asked about her thoughts, Lisa shares her skepticism about the existence of werewolves, despite having read about people who believe in them. Mary suggests that the supernatural might just be unexplained scientific phenomena and leaves. As Mary steps out of the store, she's confronted by Jessica, the sheriff's daughter, and her friends, who attempt to bully her. In a moment of defiance, Mary slaps Jessica before walking away. Furious, Jessica and her friends, Dana and Millie, storm into Lisa's shop, driving out the customers. Jessica mocks Lisa for ending up in the same place she started, despite her fancy degree, and threatens to burn one of her books. She picks a book and refuses to pay the $200 Lisa demands, leaving with a smug grin. Later, Lisa is at a bar with her friend Sam, venting about Jessica stealing from her. Sam reminds her that reporting it would be futile, given that Jessica's mother didn't help them when Gretchen went missing. Lisa contemplates seeking help from someone higher up than Sheriff Deb, but Sam shifts the mood, lifting Lisa's spirits. After a fun movie night, Lisa drops Sam off at her place and heads home. On the drive back, she's startled when a wolf suddenly appears in front of her car, sending her heart racing. The next day, Jess returns to the bookstore with the book, eager to mend things with Lisa. She demands an apology, expressing her desire to make amends. Jess apologizes and invites Lisa to a museum, promising to behave. Lisa, suspicious, refuses Jess's attempt to kiss her. Jess taunts Lisa about her relationship with Sam, leading Lisa to push her out of the shop in anger. Lisa discusses the incident with Sam, who refuses to accompany her to report Jess. That evening, Lisa goes to the station to report Jess's actions. Deb, the officer, asks her son Nick to take the report. Lisa starts with the stolen book, but Deb dismisses it until Lisa mentions the attempted kiss and assault. Deb, unconvinced, states that assault can't be reported without injury. Frustrated, Lisa threatens to take the matter to higher authorities, which Deb and Nick deem a crime. They decide to lock her up for the night. Jess and her friends arrive, falsely claiming Lisa assaulted her. Deb taunts Lisa, prompting her to slap Deb, who then knocks Lisa out. When Lisa wakes, Deb hands her over to her kids for punishment. Jess and Dana beat Lisa while Deb watches through CCTV. Exhausted, Jess asks for suggestions and Nick mentions breaking Lisa's teeth and attempts to rape her, but Jess stops him. Instead, Jess tortures Lisa by pulling out her nails while she suffers in pain. After Lisa loses consciousness, Deb orders Jess to dispose of Lisa's car in the lake while Nick, Dana, and Millie take Lisa to the woods, leaving her to the wolves. Nick hurls her into the dense jungle, thanking Jess for staying away. He physically assaults Jess while Dana cruelly watches Lisa suffer. After some time, Lisa comes to, only to find a wolf ready to attack her. The wolf bites her leg, but she manages to scare it off with a nearby rock. Despite the pain, Dolphus finds twisted pleasure in her suffering. Before he can do more harm, Mary knocks him out and rescues Lisa. When Lisa opens her eyes, she finds herself in a bed. Mary soon appears and asks about her dreams. Lisa shares that she dreamt of wolves, and Mary tells her she cleaned her wolf bite wound. Lisa learns she is at Mary's cottage in High Hills. When Mary mentions contacting the town sheriff, Lisa quickly stops her. Mary then leaves, asking her to rest. A while later, Lisa notices her wounds are surprisingly healed. She is having tea with Mary but gets distracted by dog food and asks to go home. Mary leads her home, sensing her fear, and reassures Lisa that she can trust her. Lisa reveals that some people beat her and threw her into the forest, and she doesn't want them to know she's alive. She leaves in her car, thanking Mary for her help. Back home, Lisa prepares some food and cries as she recalls the ordeal. She meets her friend Sam at her place, who checks her wounds and suspects a concussion but nothing more. Lisa recounts how her nails were peeled off. She asks to stay at Sam's place, and Sam warmly welcomes her. They go for a drive, but Sam accidentally hits a biker. Lisa rushes to help the injured man and, strangely drawn to the scent of his blood, tries to lick it. Sam stops her in time. Later, Lisa worries about what's happening to her. Sam notices her without glasses and questions it. Lisa explains that since the wolf bite, she can see perfectly. Sam gets an idea and rushes to inform Deb and Nick about Lisa being missing and not finding her car. Deb refuses to report Lisa as missing, telling Sam to wait a few days. When Sam insists, Deb reluctantly agrees to check her store, house, and take a look around town. Later, Deb confirms with Nick and Dana that they're sure the wolf got Lisa. She hopes the wolves or Dolphus dealt with her. Deb warns Jess and Millie to keep Lisa's death a secret. In the meantime, Sam informs Lisa that their plan worked. Deb approaches and demands Dolphus find Lisa at any cost, warning him of severe consequences if he fails. Lisa, asleep, dreams of Jess and wakes up in fear. The next morning, Sam tells Lisa she heard noises at night and insists Lisa needs help. Lisa resists and decides to go for a drive. At the superstore, she's tempted by dog food and lingers at the steak section. On her way home, she notices Millie's workshop. Seeing Millie alone, Lisa sneaks in. Millie, thinking it's her colleague, is startled when Lisa, partially transformed into a wolf, approaches her. Terrified, Millie begs for mercy, but Lisa kills her, saying, "Exactly, you did nothing." Lisa rushes home, vomits, and tells Sam what she did. Sam, shocked and unsure of what to do, leaves. The news quickly spreads about Millie's murder by Lisa. Lisa suggests leaving her house and mentions knowing someone in the woods. Deb meets Jess and informs her about Millie's death at Lisa's hands, sending her to check Lisa's house, warning her not to mess up this time. Lisa arrives at Mary's cottage, desperate for answers. Mary reveals Lisa was bitten by a special wolf, granting her new abilities. Panicked, Lisa sees a picture of Mary with Deb and learns they are sisters. Mary explains they had a rough childhood and that Deb became addicted to power. Deb took over the sheriff's authority by orchestrating their father's disappearance, likely feeding his body to the wolves. When Lisa complains about losing control, Mary tells her to embrace it as a chance to avenge those who wronged her. Meanwhile, Deb and Nick show up at Sam's house looking for Lisa. Sam tries to resist, but Deb threatens her and orders Nick to search thoroughly. After finding nothing, Sam begs them to find her friend, but Deb sees through her bluff. Lisa returns home and finds Jess passed out on her bed. She almost kills her in a fit of rage but manages to control herself. She goes back to Sam, saying she found some answers. Lisa reads Mary's book and, to test her abilities, tells Sam exactly what she had for lunch and that she's ovulating. She learns that fire, severe injuries, and silver wounds can kill her. She also discovers that the first lunar night could permanently turn her into a wolf or a crossbreed. Armed with this knowledge, Lisa buys dog feed and a lot of steaks, making people suspicious. She spends nights learning about her abilities by watching werewolf movies. The next day, Sam returns home and encounters Dana, who warns her to be careful. Lisa wakes up dreaming about Sam and decides to spy on Dana's restaurant. Dana is busy preparing food when Lisa, in her werewolf form, sneaks in and startles her. Lisa tells Dana about killing Millie and then murders her by dipping her face in boiling oil. After Dana's death, Lisa returns and vomits again. Sam is scared while Deb and Nick visit Dana's restaurant, thrilled to see her dead body. Then, Nick and Jess set Lisa's shop on fire and leave. Lisa senses the fire from Sam's house and rushes over, shocked and furious. She vows revenge, but Sam urges her not to stoop to their level. Lisa doesn't listen. While eating, Sam suggests leaving town, but Lisa insists on dealing with Jess and Nick first. When asked about Deb, Lisa reveals she wants to tell her she killed her kids. Later, Lisa visits a prostitute's place and sees Brooke, her daughter, suffering. She waits until Nick arrives. He notices a new girl, and Lisa introduces herself as Virginia. He takes her out, expecting special treatment for full services. Lisa agrees, but soon Nick catches on. When he attacks, Lisa knocks him out. He wakes up on the ground with Lisa taunting him. As she gets closer, Nick tries to injure her but fails. Enraged, Lisa bites his neck. Lisa then spies on a bar while Deb tries to reach Nick but can't. Inside the bar, Lisa sees Jess with her boyfriend and follows them to the restroom where they plan to get high. Meanwhile, Deb learns from the prostitute that Nick left with a mysterious girl. Lisa approaches Jess in the restroom, calming her by saying she enjoyed their kiss and wants more. Jess, even seeing Lisa's transformed state, invites her closer. Lisa then slits Jess's throat and leaves. Lisa returns to her car and hears Deb's voice on the walkie-talkie. Lisa mentions Deb's kids' deaths while she invites her to the back of the police station, hinting at a surprise involving Lisa's best friend. Intrigued, Lisa agrees. Deb then contacts Dolphus for help in dealing with Lisa. Deb brings Sam to the station, and as she turns, Lisa sneaks up but is knocked down by Deb, who reveals her experience with werewolves. Dolphus joins, and together they pin Lisa against the wall with silver nails. Deb tells her to wait for the full moon to see if she dies or transforms. She mentions her cousin Gretchen, who died recently and is revealed to be Lisa's cousin from the start of the movie. When the full moon appears, Lisa transforms into a werewolf. Deb prepares to cut off her limbs and hand her over to Dolphus, but Sam intervenes, asking Deb to kill her first. Deb scares Sam off by cutting a piece of her hair. As Deb is about to kill Lisa, Mary shoots Deb with a sniper rifle, giving Lisa a chance to break free. Lisa fights Dolphus and, after a tough battle, overpowers and kills him. She then knocks out Deb and frees Sam. As they wonder who shot Deb, Mary appears and admits she shot her sister. Lisa then takes Deb to the jungle, telling her she will be fed to the wolves. Deb protests, but Lisa walks away as a wolf mercilessly devours Deb. Finally, Lisa finds Brooke and frees her from her mother's cruelty, ending the movie here.